Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Let's go. Yesterday was a good day. Let's have another good day. What's up, everybody? Shuffling in. Night. Morning. Let's get it. How we doing? We're in the middle of a nasty range here in the indexes. On the hourly, let's look at NQ. Yo, what's good? John, D, Super, Jordan, Hobby. Appreciate y'all. Welcome in. Let's try to have a nice, clean day. Up 1K, nice, dude. Up 1K. That's the dream right there, man. Good stuff. Let's check out some markets. Starting to kind of run into a little bit of resistance on the daily here in the indexes. We are ultimately just moving higher. A lot of these daily candles are leaving wicks to the downside that are getting reversed and closing, towards high day most of the sessions. Seeing that today again, just more or less basing. Still haven't had that move to the 50-day EMA. Let's see here. Let's do the hourly. Yeah, today's kind of rangy, man. I do like the idea of, man, that nice selling imbalance that we put in the overnight session to kind of look for sells back into that session low, but only reluctancy I have is that maybe we just range a little bit. So if we're going to be getting short, it needs to be a very, very premium entry. We'll maybe identify this range, look for entries above 50% and just take those. Kind of more or less sideways price action. We haven't ran that sell off back yet. But we're real today. Yeah, it's not been an easy one. I think we'd like to get one nice trade and just call it. Maybe size into it nicely. If we can manage the entry well, that would be ideal. So we are rejecting VWAP here. Little triple bottom on the 500 tick chart. It's a scalpable range at the moment. Let's see. Let's do the tick chart over here. Wow, that range just got ran through. Oh my goodness. Let's just let it settle a little bit. BBC ready for the cruise. How do y'all know? How do y'all know about that? How do y'all know about that? All right, let's get it. Yeah, I'll be away next week. I'll be away. I don't think I can stream on the cruise. I might be able to. That would be sick, huh? This 1 minute's crazy. Yeah, we just ran 70 points in like the blink of an eye. Pretty aggressive range right now. See if it breaks above 600s here. 25 600s. Man, how's everybody's week so far though? We're already halfway through it. Here's 570s testing. That was we've been open an hour. That was a pretty ugly move right here. Just a lot of wicks. Not really decisive. New highs, pushing into 25,600. At this point, we've pretty much retraced the entire move. Oh wow, look at that. That's a nice dump off 99. Look at that, 600. Some nice resistance there, 25 600. Up for the week, nice. Up for the week, man. That's nice. Must be nice. I think I'm up for the week too. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit up. Yo, YouTube, I appreciate, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Live every single. Maybe I start to try to come like live here a little bit more, like right at the bell or like an hour after the bell. I like the overnight sessions, but they're inconsistent sometimes. The volume in the market sometimes is just so. It's like watching paint dry. I'm kind of watching this as we break above, you know, kind of moving off of VWAP here. If we show continuation or if we kind of want to set another range and chop around a little bit. Let's see how much follow through we actually have here. Everybody on TikTok, I appreciate you guys as well. We're live on YouTube, BPCTrades. Right back to 25 600 on NQ. 3 to 6 payouts on Lucid. Dude, Lucid, nice, nice. I got that one payout on Lucid and then I blew the accounts like a Dumbo. I don't want to say this is too high, but you can almost try to look for like a breakout trade above 25 600 here. I'm gonna get long. I'm gonna get long there at 92. I'm not gonna let this thing pull back on us too aggressively, but I'm kind of want to build a position for a break above 25 600. We've completely retraced the overnight sell-off or the early morning sell-off. I'm looking for a scalp through 25 600s here. And keep the risk pretty limited. I don't really want to see this into the 580s, 570s. See if we can break 600s here. I mean, we've already reversed all of that selling. We could start to really run here is kind of the idea. Back into most of that consolidation from the overnight, that overnight range on the upper side, above 600, 610s to 680s. Okay, I'm watching this sell off here. Giving it a chance in the 70s. Giving it a little bit of room just because I'm pretty confident we're on the right side of this trade, but we're not going to let this thing dump too hard. All right, I'm going to step out. We're going to step out. It's not showing continuation. We can always get back in, but we'll wait a second. Yo, what's good, Sid? How you doing, Sid? Kind of like ES is set up a little bit better, to be honest. All right, we're going to take the same trade I did on ES. I'm back in too long. Like we said, we can always get in and out of the market. No big deal. Had a good month. First ever payout. Nice. Progress, man. Nice. Good job. Lucid Live looks awesome. Yeah, I've kind of looked at it a little bit. I've seen like the live transfer balance is similar to what Topstep was doing. So that's sick. Yeah, we're taking this trade on ES. A little bit less noise than NQ right now. Kind of looking for a break back above 68.50s. I'll build a little bit too. Kind of buy the if we get 46, I'll buy it. Just building along. Probably get in like 5. I'm trying not to flip too much in my head right here, but I mean this pullback is starting to look a little sketchy. Look a little sketchy. Okay, let's take a little breather here. I'm not really seeing the price action I want to see here off of anything. Let's just take a second. I'm not feeling confident really in the direction. So let's just get out. Just take a second. Quarter zip? Yes, sir. Gonna reevaluate a little bit. I just didn't like it. I mean, now it is moving up now, but I did not like it at the moment. Trying to find a trade I feel confident in at the moment. It's the most important thing for me. Trying to find a trade I feel confident in. I don't want to see a little bit more of like a momentum push through 600, not so much kind of this range into 600, but take a second here. Reassess the situation. It's easy to say, okay, just get long here and get get out there if you can buy the lows, but at the moment this was looking very scary. And then if you're trying to buy this, yeah, ultimately we are moving up, but it's not really the cleanest move. It's visiting a lot of levels on the way up, so it's hard to get in with like pretty tight risk and to also see these wide ranges set and still still hold it. Like, it's easier said than done, right? But when you're actually watching it and it's setting these super wide ranges on the way up, easier said than done to try to actually hold that. Let's check out gold in the meantime. We're gonna let NQ play out a little bit. Kind of let this move above 600s a little bit. Just being patient. This could still set an aggressive range and sell back down is the issue. All right, here's 600s now. ES starts to look really good. Look at this on the daily. All right, if we can push back above 60, we reclaim 60 on ES. Kind of clear to make a move back to all-time highs at that point. Just need to break out of the range on the daily on ES. Don't like whenever it can retrace to 60. Yeah, exactly. It's the price action is just kind of rough right now. Like, it's hard to make any money here on this initial move off the low. Then, then next thing you know, we're at VWAP and it's just kind of indecisive at VWAP. And then we're breaking above VWAP back into the overnight range, but it's just chopping up. Not an easy one to make money on, in my opinion. Crazy moves. Yeah, this is wild. We took a little bit of heat on a couple scalp trade ideas that just wasn't really seeing it. Was not really seeing it. Don't feel confident with the read on the market, so just took all the trades off flat and just gonna wait. Just wait till we feel more confident about a trade. Right now, this kind of just looks like a slow bleed up into 25,600. Not seeing any crazy selling attempts in this market at the moment. We just see some consolidation, right before maybe a move through 25,600. The issue is, you know, I would take an entry, and I feel confident we will see above 25,600. I would take an entry here in a market that has some trend behind it, or like some true decision behind it, or whatever you want to call it. But this is, it's hard to get long here with how choppy this move has been. It's just the chance of getting chopped up, right? So I took 2 trades, got chopped up on both. I'm aware that I'm getting chopped up, so this is not the price action that I want to be trying to execute in, because, well, it's not at the moment intraday. It's not a momentum, not a momentum price action day at the moment. So kind of readjust the thinking, look for more of a range trade, widen the stops a little bit. But what you guys sometimes see me do is, you know, when we're trading momentum, when the market's got clear direction and we have volume behind a move, it's much easier to take these, maybe a higher entry, you would call it. But with how choppy it is, it's hard to get long up here. It just truly is. It's already a very extended move. It's not the strongest move when you imagine like a recovery from a sell-off. It's got like these very wide, kind of this wide channel on the way up. Seen a lot of retracements on the way up. So apart from the fact that we could just get retraced on if we go long here, I just don't see the value in going long with how choppy this is. Probably get chopped to a million pieces trying to go long here. Just trying to be aware of that. Take it easy, Mike. See this ugly 20-25 point range, just trying to, like, if you got long here looking for a break above 600, drive you nuts. It's nice to be able to identify that though and avoid it. I mean, it took 2 losses to figure it out, but here we are. I like the short. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. It just, with the amount of consolidation we're seeing under 25, so I think we'll probably take that before anything. I think we'll probably take 600s out before anything. Maybe see some exhaustion above 600s for a better entry, or maybe it just happens now. But yeah, I can see the sell off too. I'm just gonna stop trying to kind of like anticipate it in this situation with how choppy it's been, because that's how I get in trouble. Yeah, don't want to. Yeah, no, I hear that too. If something changes, you know, we'll flip. Like if we start extending, like if I start to see volume come in here on the break of 60s, well, maybe we can scalp a short setup. If I took it, it'd be down to like probably a break of 500s. I would look for most of this range. If you did get short, I'd look for most of the range to get taken back. See, this is where it gets a little sketchy, right? Are we buying this dip? Sure enough. I'm sidelined for right now. I don't see anything that I'm like jumping at, jumping at the keyboard at right now. But it'll come. Try to take this one good trade, get back to at least break even on the day. You live every day? Yeah, man, I'm live every single day. Starting to look a little heavy, I'm not gonna lie here. A little flushy. We're trying our best to not jump into something that looks exciting on the surface, just to end up getting that sideways price action, and then that's what we don't want. Keeps getting selling attempts through new lows, but it's holding. Yes, just looks like it has a damn good chance of staying. Like, that structure looks solid here. It's a triple top on it's almost a quadruple top on the daily on ES. Hard to think we don't eventually try to break that, even maybe today. If we got long, you need to. You'd want to stop. Wow, I mean, you'd want to stop it if you got long. We need to start off very small. I wouldn't want to see this market back under 25,500. It would need to hold. It would need to hold most of this structure that we put in here. It's not a super confident long because the way we got here was kind of low momentum, very choppy move. Is it at VWAP? Yeah, VWAP's at 53. We're at VWAP. Trying to hold VWAP. Check out gold. Oh, gold's pump. Gold's dumping. About to say pumping, dumping a little bit. Gold. We'll sell off on gold. What What if you can take that gold trade into like 35, or if that's asking too much? 10 points, 45 to 35. It's a pretty aggressive pullback there on gold. Indexes are holding at VWAP. What's good? What's good, Meat? How's trading been this month? It's been not bad. It's only 3 days in. Not bad so far. So far, so good. Just trying to find the right side of the market and execute on that. Trying our best to find the right side of the move. NQ looking real nice right here. I'm gonna get long here on NQ. 84s is my entry. I'm 3 micros in. I'm gonna stop it under that recent low. Looking for the break above 600s. Preferably this can just be a clean move that doesn't give me too much of a headache. Looking for 80s to move into 600s pretty quick. We keep holding 500 support or above VWAP. Seeing a strong push on the 5-minute. Looking for the 80s to base out. We see 80s to 600 should be a pretty quick move. Should be. Don't quote me. See if we can get a break above 600s. Yeah, let's see. Can we get like 620s out of this? Let's see. I wouldn't be opposed with how rangy it's been to like pop out and get back in if I can get it back again under 80s. But this looks good. We're kind of running into 600s here. Let's go. I would typically, man, if this, it's just I'm not confident in how much momentum we're going to see here because of how rangy it's been, but I typically would be trying to add into this trade. But for the sake of how rangy we've been today, I'm not going to. Got trail. That was, yeah, that was it's just restless, relentless. Typical indexes. It's I don't remember the last time we've seen like a really quality sell-off in this market apart from like 2 weeks ago when we started, you know, those sell-offs were pretty awesome. We haven't seen that. It's just like it disappeared Thanksgiving week, like that half week we had, we just kind of floated higher. This week we're kind of just price acceptance at higher levels. The sellers, I don't want to jinx it, but we haven't seen them. We haven't seen them like they were here 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. All right, we need a 10-point move to 600s here. This looks good though. Nice reverse off 82. 90s. So yeah, I really want to add into this because I'm seeing everything I need to see out of this trade. I understand that we're rangy today. So if I do this, I could just be buying the top of the range and then we fade it. But this looks so good right now. You know? All right, I'm going to put my money where my... Okay. was gonna say I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is here. I bought another at like 96, which in hindsight is a pretty shitty entry. Let's see. Looking for the break above 600s here, so 80s needs to get bought back up. As soon as I added, yeah, now we're. See how I tell myself we're in a range. This is probably not a situation where I want to be trying to add in and average up, because I could just be simply buying the top of the range, but I guess I convinced myself that this looked like a nice breakout trade, so here we are with a fucking entry at the top of the range. Funny stuff. You know, funny how you like constantly like trying to better yourself, but sometimes you just do stuff that you tell yourself you're not going to do. I do have my stop down there at 50s, but honestly, if we don't kind of make that push to 600s right off the 80s or 70s, I'll just need to hop out, because it's just going to be too choppy today. I thought we had a damn good chance of running 600s right there. Still looks good. Yeah, it's just that entry is bugging me now. That entry's driving me crazy, and we're holding the damn range like I thought we might. Come on, champ. We got to get off 70. This is disgusting. This range is really disgusting right now. There's the last line of defense. 68 needs to hold for us. We need to write the game plan down. Like, this is a rangy market. We can't be getting long at 80s, 90s, even if it does look like it's about to break out. Can't do it. Can't do it. Even if this trade works out, I'm just frustrated with how because I was self-aware of it. I was like, hey, this is rangy. We could just hold the top of range. Is it smart to try to buy this? Not really. And I did it anyways. And we're not finding buyers here off 70s. If we don't hold that, I'm going to just cut it. This is a tricky ass day. Yeah, this is not looking fun. I'm cutting it. All right, I'm down 460. Let's chill. Let's chill. I think the only mistake we're making is that I'm telling myself that it's rangy, and I'm looking for a breakout trade. It's not gonna work. Let's just wait a sec. Yeah, range market. Yep, I think so. Topstep lag or something? It's like frozen. Oh shit. No. Oh goodness, now I want to flip short. This is how it gets you, man. This is how it sucks you in. What's better? One second. 100K? I don't know, man. It's like personal preference. I got in my live account with only 2 XFAs, a 50 and a 150. Now this looks like a break of 50s to me. The buyers have just stepped out of it. All right, we're going for a short scalp through 50s. We'll cut it if it bounced too much. Frustrating ass market here. Look for 50s to break now. This should just be kind of a quick scalp. See into the 40s. I do not see this getting look at the 5 minute. Look at that 5 minute just printed. That should flip and break 50. There we go. Nice. Now do we sell back to the lows of the range? Low key. 30s. Beautiful. Beautiful. This can sell all the way back down. There's a lot of selling. A lot of selling here. Let's try to do this. I'm not going to call this greed, but I want to fill all the way down into the low 500s. Break even, and let's just see. Let's just see if this loses the bid here. Essentially, this is going. Yeah, Fade. You said you had the short and you got stopped out. This looks good now. This looks good now. Pain in the ass market, tell you what. Just trying to follow a direction. When there's no direction, I get hurt. I get hurt. Anybody else get hurt when there's no direction? When there's direction, we do good. When there's no direction, I get hurt. All we need is direction sometimes. Nice trade. Yeah. Yep. Thank you. We just need to clean up the shitty trades before it. But yeah, that was a good 30-point trade. Now we're going to leave this runner on. As long as this price action continues to look weak, we'll just leave these 3 on and kind of look to fill it in the low 500s. It was a good trade, and I appreciate that. What wasn't what we got to do is clean up the shit before it. That always seems to be the case. Like most of us, we can make a good trade. You can make a good trade, right? The issue is not taking the 2 or 3 shitty trades before the good trade. You know what I mean? I've been doing that a lot in this live account. I've been starting my days off red and then putting myself kind of back against the wall where I have to, like, you know what I mean? Get back to break even to start. It's not the right mindset you want to be in. You don't want to start red. You know what I mean? You don't want to be red going into a morning. It's just not a fun way to go. Are we really gonna bounce here? It's incredible. Yeah, it's no fun. Do I need to cover this shit? Just tell me now. But yeah, no, we got to clean up the couple shitty trades before it. But it's just, I'm just following market direction. If the market gives us direction, great. If it doesn't, we're cooked. And then when we are cooked, we need to know when to turn off the heat. We know when to step away when the market's directionless. This should get a break of 520s. If we get a massive V shape, I'll applaud the buyers here. Suppose it could happen. They're doing it. Good God. Are we really? Oh, we're really V-shaping it. Okay, bet. Well, we made $200 on that trade if it doesn't show us continuation. Could get back to break even if this thing just breaks to 20s, but I don't know at this point if that'll happen. Showing some decent buying off this low. Nice. Nice. Not nice. Really, it might just be doing that BS. It was kind of retesting the recent support. I've seen this many times just sell back off. Okay, I filled 2 more. If we retrace back to 50s, I get stopped out. If not, we're cooking. Oh no, how does that dude, it's not been 30 minutes. Why is that camera so cutting off? Yo, don't stop me out. Don't stop me out. Hey, don't stop me. I added another 2, so I'm in 5, but the stop, I mean, we're right there, right? Like, we bounce any higher than this, we're out. But it's break even, so that's cool. Come on now. You just gotta, go ahead. 30s to 20s, 20s to 10s. It's not that hard. Let's get it. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. Just break it. How annoying. How annoying. We're playing this so damn tight. 10 points. 10 points and we get stop break even. But if sellers do have this market, we should see that collapse right about now. I'm okay playing it this tight, right? Because when you see that selling move, like we're there, and if it gets retraced, it's just not the move, right? Buyers have it back. Like if this gets back above 50s into the 60s, buyers just simply have it back, right? The dip is simply getting bought. Then we need to step to the side because it's no longer trending in our direction. So there's no regrets playing it this tight. But this market is just totally resilient. We know that. Imagine I don't get stopped out. Stops at 51. It is annoying though, because if this did make a new low, we could have. Good God, this market's insane. We could have gotten back to break even. Okay, I'm down 228. Was down 400, down 228. I'm not totally convinced this dip's gonna run all the way back up, but as of now, we are moving higher, and I have to respect it. Gotta respect it. Gotta respect it. I like the way ES looks a heck of a lot more than I like the way NQ looks. I will say that much. It's like it takes me out, then goes. What do we think, chat? Okay, I've got long MES. I know I just hopped from MQ to MES, but I like the ES structure on the hourly a lot more than I like the NQ. Looking to see if we run back to that quadruple top. Plus, I feel like ES is kind of holding the levels a little bit stronger than NQ is. But yeah, we're in long 5. NQ's running back up. This market's insane. We're just running back. I mean, it's such an ugly move up that it's a little bit hard to believe, but sure enough, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, I think we're long. It's gonna be a weird market today. Hard to tell exactly. They're making it long, but it's very tricky to tell. ES is a little less. It's more kind of subdue. It looks better. Like we're damn near here at the top, but yeah, it's up, but they're making a tricky read for sure. Because the moves up are like conceding a lot on the retracement. When it does get the retracement, like it pulls back pretty damn good, right? So you're like, okay. But sure enough. All right, NQ is damn near back at like, is that session highs? No. It's back at the intraday highs, kind of right here in the middle of the day. Let's see. That sell-off got reversed. Sure enough, got reversed. ES looks a lot better. I mean, they both look. I mean, dude, just crazy. 520s, 580s. I mean, it's a pretty typical day, but this just feels a little crazy the way it's holding. It keeps looking like it hasn't, a chance to sell, but it's just not gonna happen. Knock on wood. So yeah, we're long ES though. So NQ, would you want to see a push back above 600s? We're only 25 points off. NQ's moving. NQ's just fully recovered. NQ is just fully recovered here. Be baffled to see NQ not break 600s here. We're gonna let this cook a little bit, let it bleed higher. Hey man, I appreciate everybody on YouTube. We got 200 people in the YouTube. TikTok, we're also live on YouTube, BPCTrades. Appreciate the likes, guys. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. Look at that bounce back. That's incredible. Seen this pullback. Watch this pullback. Oh my god, we were set in the most disgusting range ever. Good lord. Dude, today is just scammy, so I don't know what to say. There's no way, right? We giving back the whole range again? Oh my goodness. You're killing me. Yes, you're killing me, dude. You're killing me. Good night. ES is like trying to hold a little bit better than NQ here. ES is nice bounce off of 45s. NQ looks like it's giving up at life. This market, this PA is trash. Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, just the range is so frustrating. I keep getting filled at the damn highs of it. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. Hate getting filled at what I think is a decent entry for like a push through those 850s for us to just blow it. Really frustrating. I'm cautious now because like NQ is, we just like, we're not seeing price acceptance above 25,600 on NQ. This is starting to look ugly again. But every time you try to short the shit, it just holds. So it's like, what do you do? What do you do? You go 1 micro and set the widest stop ever, I guess? I don't know. I'm cautious now. Like, I'm trying to manage risk. This is looking gross. Really gross. Like, imagining Q like actually finishes the retracement off 37 and comes back all the way back up. Say it ain't so. NQ. Heavy selling back down to 37. Now we're bidding 53. Yeah, NQ doesn't look like it wants to. Watching. What a wild what wild price action today, honestly. They're just set the most like brutal range today. NQ's holding. NQ. NQ 560s almost. Wow, what a wild, strange day. Just this price action, very different price action. Difficult to read, I will say. This thing's like toying with the idea of seeing a big sell off and trying to run back to session lows. But every time we kind of pull back, buyers just methodically step in at the most awkward moments. I'm watching this. Like, I don't want to see new lows here on either of the indexes, so I'll need to cut it if we do. It's just interesting for sure. Yeah, this is looking a little heavy now. I would hate to overanalyze that, hop out, and this just kind of holds range and moves back up. Right now we are holding range, but we need a professional commentator for this. This is insane. Okay. NQ ripping. NQ's almost out of the woodworks. I'd say if we get back above 570s, we're okay here on the indexes on NQ specifically. You're really just battling for like 50% of this range. Whoever controls 50% of the range, buyers or sellers, whoever controls 50% of the range can make the move. And we're selling it back off. This is so intriguing to watch. It's hard to hold it. It's easier said than done to hold it because like we are bouncing, but these pullbacks are so damn aggressive. This is looking ugly. I don't see this holding. Give it like one more minute, see what I need to do here. I would hate for me to overanalyze, like I said, overanalyze the price action, jump out just for us to hold range and go back up. Try to remember how bullish this is on the hourly as well. Like we're pushing into a quadruple top on ES on the hourly. We're on the journey to get back to profits on the day, chat. We started the session down 60 before the stream. Then I was down like 450. Then we caught the dump on NQ down to this 20s level, and I cut most of it. Then I left some on to see if we could see some continuation, maybe under 500. Ended up holding range, so I didn't take the rest of them off, but I would have been green on that trade. Anyways, now down just a subtle 230. I'm trying to get back a little bit. Just looks like the most questionable move up ever. Oh, a little bit of volume coming in here. 10:30. We have news. All right, let's see. NQ pushing the 70s again. Let's see if we want to start breaking out. This is about where you'd see it if we do. See how reluctant this move is? Here we go. 70s again. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's get some volume. Let's get some damn volume here. Trust. Easy Money said trust. Trust to what? I like 5 minutes. Still not validate. Yeah, no, this still looks good. It still looks good. It's just doesn't give you the confidence, as much confidence as maybe some other long trades that we've ever taken. You know what I mean? It's a tricky one to watch. Here we go. Some volume. 80s. 80s NQ. Here we go. Here's a volume. Looking for that high of 54. See if we can get a push into the 60s. Do I add here, or do we buy the top of the range again? Like, if I add here, are we buying the top of the range again? This should break 600s here on NQ. If the pullback is minimal, I'll add. If I even get a damn chance. I don't know if I will. We're 10 points off the highs on NQ. ES is already here. ES looks good. Let's just add like a small. This looks good. Let's add small 2. I'm happy to add 2. All right, I'm in 7. Looking for the break above 55s here. NQ's moving nicely. See if we just bought the top of the range. Sometimes that's an issue. Like whenever we're just rangy, I tend to be too optimistic about a breakout. Like I really like to take breakout trades. And you never really know. It's always hindsight, you know. It's always hindsight. Like we could easily break out here. I think there's a better chance of a breakout here with how much consolidation we've had at this level than a range. Right, it's the 4th time we're testing it intraday. It's coming off of a failed selling move. Couldn't break under 500s. We're still above VWAP. Everything checks out. You just kind of need the market to work with you a little bit here. That's all. Not seeing any ugly selling moves off of 590 so far. This looks good on NQ. Don't jinx it. Looking for this to poke its head above. I'm looking at NQ too to my right. Y'all can see that on YouTube. BPCTrades. Looking for this to kind of poke its head above 600s a little bit on NQ. Yeah. We're breaking 6. We might see like 610s clear here. I wouldn't expect this finds a ton of resistance now that we've proven that buying off of VWAP as well. This looks good to go. Okay. Maybe 860s. Yeah, this might start taking off a little bit here. Yep. 610. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Now it's just about trying to exit, exit this, kind of watching price action, trying to exit this at the most optimal levels based on solely price action, which is sometimes tricky because you know how this shit can go. I mean, we can just reverse totally right here. Knock on wood. This still looks good. Yeah, this looks good still. I don't want to sell myself short. This can go. I can see this above 660s on ES here. I don't call it greed. I mean, we're truly starting to break out of the range now, so this looks good. Come on, let's see 620s in Q. Don't bullshit. Don't bullshit. Don't bullshit. Please! What are we doing? Oh, you took the buy. You took a buy on the YM on the Dow, huh? I don't think I have data for the Dow, but that's sick. It's breaking, bro. You better be right. You better be right, dude. Or you're gonna be reimbursing me this $250 I'm about to lose. Broken out of the range, consolidating here. Just want to see it move higher now. Am I going to regret trying to hold this and be patient instead of just like see profit, take profit? Am I going to regret that? Am I going to regret that? I might regret that. Oh, good Lord. What's this look like on the hourly, by the way? Yeah, buddy. You're telling me we're not about to see a breakout above 60s? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. 6, 8, 60s. Damn it. Come on. I got to go do some Christmas shopping, man. Get me paid. I got to go do some Christmas shopping right now. I need at least 400 from you, market. I got to go buy some gifts. I need at least 400. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Dude, imagine we make nothing from this trade. I think I would actually go into depression. Trash PA, yeah. A little bit of consolidation here. Might see the second leg up. That's kind of what the aim is. Second leg up through the 60s. Maybe scale out a little. On a new break of highs, I'll scale out. This is where I should be scaling out. I want to see this freaking thing break 60s. There we go. Don't be annoying, brother. 613. It's not enough, Chad. It's not enough. It's not enough for Christmas presents. W greed. W greed. This thing is pissing me off, though. I mean, I haven't seen an actual reason to close this. All we're doing now is running into the hourly highs. The only real argument to be made is range-bound markets. Maybe it just chops a little bit more. Trying to get out at the right time. EQ's holding up pretty well, actually. I think we just let this run to the hourly high. I know that sounds crazy and maybe like, what are you doing, dude? But I just don't see a reason to close this. I don't. Now, if we make nothing from this trade, it'll suck. But it is what it is. I don't see an actual reason to close this trade. I just don't. Of course, now we're freaking pulling back. I should have taken some. That's all in hindsight, though. It's all in hindsight. What can you do? Every green candle today has had a red one to match. Amen. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, pretty much, right? Yeah, but you're a scalper. You really want to stay for the chop. The thing, well, no, it's a good, good, it's a good statement right there. The issue is, yeah, the chop, but it also kind of looks more like we're truly breaking out of the range here. I know we could make that argument a lot though, seeing the price action today, like we've kind of broken out, then we enter range again. Like we're back in, we're pretty much all the way back into the overnight range. We're at more than a triple top on the hourly on ES. I really think that this can go higher. But yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. We're gonna look silly if we don't take anything from this trade, but I just don't see any real reason for this not to go higher. Come on, ES. Come on, ES. I'd almost prefer to be in the NQ trade a little bit. I guess I'll say I'm taking the risk. I'm accepting the risk of letting this play out a little bit as it's holding higher prices to see if we can go higher. But yeah, obviously it would hurt, but I just think we have so much potential to go higher here and break out of the daily range that's why I'm going to hold it. Yes, you're killing me. Just go. This does feel like a situation where I'm kind of like, oh, hopeful of higher. And then we kind of sit in it for a while, and it's like kind of holding. And then, boom, big red candle. And then now we're red. Like that's almost exactly how this feels right now. That would be my luck. That would be my luck. I suppose I could put it on a shot clock. I don't know. Like this needs to go at some point. Oh my god. Don't do this shit. Brother man, brother man, brother man, brother man. You're killing me. You're killing me. Maybe I should just put in a hard stop. I would hate to go red on this shit, but we're doing that. We're doing it again. We're doing the bullshit again. Like, just because a trade goes a little bit my direction, I don't think it's a sin for it to come back down and like be a red trade. I don't know how I want to manage this without getting scolded by chat here. What would this look like? Like, I'm not opposed. Oh, God, I don't really want to fucking... Of course we can't break higher, man. You're killing me. You are killing me. Come on, 52. Come on, 52. This is frustrating, isn't it? This is frustrating, dude. Even when it clears all the highs, it's still rangy. It's still rangy. 52 needs to be our line in the sand, I think. Just frustrating. Just frustrating. Just frustrating. I feel like I really haven't been able to really take a lot out of a trade today. I think that's what's driving me nuts. Maybe looking for too much continuation and chop, but it's frustrating. I just feel like I have not been able to take that much from the market today. Trying to be patient. Trying to be patient in choppy markets. Damn near my worst nightmare. All right, I'm gonna take a potty break, chat. I'll be right back. Hey man, I appreciate you guys on YouTube, man. Hit the like, hit the follow. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Chant, 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 chant. All right, so worst case scenario, right? Let's put the worst case scenario out there. Worst case scenario. We lose 170 total P&L on a day where I really haven't been trading that well. That's not bad. Worst case. NQ is giving up. ES is holding quite well though on the NQ pullback a little bit. NQ is about to break its lows under 600. ES is like kind of holding. Doesn't look horrible. Yeah, this is just unfortunate. It's like the break, you get the breakout trade, no real follow through on it. Some days are like this, man. Just frustrating. You're my liquidity right now. Most of you guys are trading on sim accounts, so I'm not your liquidity. I'm on a live account. You guys are on sim accounts, so you are no liquidity. There's even taking profits either. Yeah, well, look, worst case down 190. I mean, that's a setup where you kind of look for continuation, and I'm okay trying that same trade again in any other market. But you hold that. For me, in my opinion, that's the bigger winners come from me holding that trade and letting it run. So I don't really have any regrets there, to be honest. Does suck though, frustrating, right? But just because we're green on a trade, if I do that every time, that's not going to end good for me. No follow through. Yeah, exactly. Tough. Don't tilt. No, I'm not tilt. It's I'm not tilt. That's been a really difficult market to get log on today, though, huh? Yes. Would you say it's bad price action? Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that's bad price action. Yeah, I would say so. Setting like really wide ranges is more of a range than anything. Yeah, we have been moving higher, but it's more of a range than anything, to be honest. What would y'all say if I got short on crude for a break below 59? See, I would do that, but we'd probably just go sideways. Like I say all the time, side trade for a break under 59 crude. Small one. In fact, so small I'm not even going to look at it. Alright, yes, let's see. This is a situation where like we've seen these aggressive pullbacks, but they just get bought. Is that the case now? Is that the case now? What camera? It's goodness, where'd my voice go? It's a Canon M50 with a Sigma lens. Me just want to make money. I need to buy Christmas gift. I'm frustrated today. I lost my XFA. I built up for 2 weeks with small size, good trades, only to tilt. Damn, dude. That's tough, man. Sorry about that. Dude, it's like one of those days where, man, like, yeah, every rally is just getting sold. Like, this could continue breaking lower. I think I'm flipping so much today. It's not really I'm flipping. I'm just like truly looking at what's happening in front of me. I kind of want to take a little scalp through 70s here. I'm going to. I'm in 3 micros for a scalp through 70s. In and out. Like if we break 60s with volume, I'll pop out. Maybe get back in. What do we have? 60s. You might break. You might break. 60s, 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 50s. I just saw 50 wick. 55 wick. I got my order. I want to fill out 47. Can we hit 47 or just need to cover it now? I love break trades through like levels. I love it. I love it. If you can time it right, like immediately green, no risk on it. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing when that happens, isn't it? Doesn't happen often, but it's beautiful. That's insane. All right, isn't that a beautiful thing? Isn't it beautiful? Momentum. I love momentum. I love momentum. I love momentum. God, I love momentum. Excuse me. I tried to cover one, but it said order rejected. Y'all hear that? Me love momentum. Me love momentum. Me need momentum. We're giving back a lot of this range now. This could get ugly. See if we can actually get some follow through. If we just get stopped out for a small 100 buckaroos. Me love. Me love momentum. Me green. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Little light trades here. Oh my god, crew dumped, chat. Crew dumped! Come on! Wait, crew could keep dumping, Loki. We're out. We've successfully revenge traded our way back to green. W's in the chat, like it up. Poised. Look at that. Look good. Goodness. God is on my side. Look, we didn't even get stopped out of that. God is on my side. Okay, we're all out. W revenge trading in the chat. Let's go. You're a goat. Thanks. No, I'm not. Oh. I gotta stop taking the shitty trades to start the day out. Like, that's what's really stumping me here. Like, we're ending the day's green, which is nice, but I gotta stop. Like, the crappy trades, the first couple trades are crappy. It's like I need a warm up or something. Maybe I should start taking my first couple trades on a practice account and then let those losses get like out of the way, and then we go on the live account. I feel like every single time I come on the live stream and I take the first trade or 2 or 3 on the live account are all losers. And then we take some good trades and then we come back. But it's like, if I can just minimize those couple first trades. First of all, I wouldn't be fighting back red to green. It would be nice, right? Gold dump? Dude, crude dump too, Loki. Everything kind of dumped right there. Gold did dump, yeah. Everything's kind of dumping. Is there like news? Is Trump talking? Yo, TikTok, man, we're live on YouTube. Everybody pull up to the YouTube. Wow, NQ's like recovering really well here. Still not gonna say I hate the way ES looks. Let's just wait a sec. I think he talks at 1. Okay. We're gonna do some Christmas shopping after this. I'm gonna go do some Christmas shopping. We're going on a cruise next week, guys, so I'm not gonna be here. I'll be on a cruise. But dude, it's fun coming on live with y'all and letting you know, just having fun, chilling out. I appreciate y'all for showing up every day. I know I'm not the most consistent. We're still working on that, but I appreciate everybody that pulls up. Real people there, real community. I appreciate y'all. Trust me, I know it's not easy to keep up with me. I'm far from consistent, but I do appreciate y'all that do pop in here. If you blow this account, are you able to get? Yeah, I mean, there's no penalties. I mean, you blow the account. If you blow a live account, yeah, you can go back to. Maybe I'm mistaken, but yeah, you can go back to an XFA. I don't know if there's much situations where they wouldn't allow you to go back to an XFA. You should stream more. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. This range is insane today, man. You just get lost. I mean, this almost looks like another breakout trade to the upside. Maybe this time it goes. Let me do this. I'm gonna do my toe in the water. I'm 3 long ES. I'm 3 long MES at 850s. And I bought the top. We're cooked. Now we're gonna let this just sit a little bit. That's why I didn't go crazy size. I'm just gonna let this kind of chill a little bit. Where's the lows? Yeah, let's just let this chill a little bit. Stream's coming near an end, but we'll let this trade work out a little bit here. It's a great entry, chat, by the way. Top tier. I mean, if I knew what we were going to pull back 5 points right there, I maybe would have waited, but it's okay. I guess an improved trader, and I'm always trying to improve, would have waited for that, right? Let's wait for the retracement. The very simple ideology of like buying red candles. If you're trying to get long, buy the red candles. You know what I mean? If you're trying to get short, sell the green candles. Like I should have been buying these red candles. That's on me. Impatient entry, but it's still fine. Logic's the same no matter what. Pretty shitty entry though. It's fine. Shitty entry, but it's fine. When you said let's just see, we're already cooked. Yeah, no cap. No cap. I'm not an ICT trader. Don't try again, dude. We got to try again. This would probably be the last trade, kind of taking this thing. See if we can go run maybe the 860s again. Other than that, there's not much. NQ's looking good. NQ's right there in 25,600. Guys, I usually do trade NQ, but like I said, I'm trying to make an effort to trade ES a little bit more. So this is kind of how I'm approaching it. Somebody said, hey man, let's read this chat from TikTok here. Guys, usually we're reading chat from YouTube. I appreciate everybody on YouTube. Hey man, got 122 left on my Express 50K. What do you think? 122 left in your 50K. Here's what I would do, man. I would, listen, leave the account. I would start a new combine and like start again. Start again. Keep the XFA you have. It's not going to hurt you to keep it. Literally trade one micro, like use it almost as like, damn, what are we doing, ES? Use it almost like a what are we doing? We're holding this brutal range again. Just trade one micro on it and only take the best. You can bring that account back. Don't give up hope. But at the same time, don't stress yourself out so much to where, like, if you can afford it, try to get another combine and just start fresh. Because that account's cooked, bro. I'm not going to lie. You can bring it back, but it's going to take days, weeks, months. And you're not going to do anything over 2 micros. You're just going to insta-blow it. So I would honestly suggest trying again. But you can still try to bring that back. It's not going to be a rush thing. You're not getting that account. You're not building that account back today. Not tomorrow. Not this week. Probably not next week. Not with 1 micro, you aren't. It's going to take extreme discipline and patience. Oh, you're killing me. The indexes are killing me, dude. This range is just the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. How long's the dude been trading? I just started trading this morning. Like, what? How long we've been live? An hour. So $140 an hour is my wage right now. So that's not bad. That's my hourly rate. $140 an hour. That's not bad, is it? Is that bad? I'm not gonna lie though, this range is doing the damn thing to us right now. Short it, he said. I could see both. I could see both. None of the really buying rallies are really sustaining is the issue. We'll get the rallies up to 600s. We tested that level like 4 or 5 times. They're just not being sustained. That's the issue. Not being sustained. What firm do you recommend to go on Topstep, Tradeify, or Lucid with the new plans? Tradeify is good and Lucid's also good. They're almost like the same to me as far as like my experience with them. They have similar payout caps, similar account types, similar pricing. I would say Lucid's solid, Tradeify's solid too. They're both solid. This price action is looking dead over here. Totally dead. What do you think of Alpha? I like Alpha. I mean, Alpha's good. I like Alpha. I use them. I've taken payouts from them. I don't think they have a great live account structure, but as far as like just getting sim funded payouts, yeah, they're solid. I've been looking more like when I use one, I want to see what their live account looks like. And theirs just isn't quite as good as some of the others. But apart from that, they're solid. I took like the biggest payout I've ever taken was from Alpha. This is just a brutal hold right now. His range on the day is just so brutal. Tradeify, yeah, Tradeify's not fun. I do know that you can use Project X until like January, February. So I mean, you don't got to worry about it now. I don't think they're going away with Project X until like January. But yeah, I agree. I obviously Project X has its issues, but I tend to just it's just much easier to use. It's just much easier to use for sure. Like Tradeify sometimes is very hard. Like you don't know how much drawdown you're in. Sometimes if you're using it through TradingView, it's like a little tricky. This is just fell in a break higher. It's setting a weak range off of that sell off. Brutal pullback. You got a win rate of 75%, but I can't get over the fear of losing my prop accounts. That's why I hesitate to take trades. Okay. Huh. Well, if you have a win rate of 75%, just trade a couple micros on it, man. If you're like fearful of taking trades and losing, I would take a couple micros and figure out what your risk tolerance is, how much you can lose before you like get emotionally emotionally affected. You think about Perdia? I've never used Perdia. I think there's a lot more mainstream ones that are actually really solid. My Footer Futures, Topstep, Tradeify, Lucid. I've had none but good things to say about. Take Profits, obviously amazing. Alpha solid. All the ones, yeah, literally all the ones right here. Y'all know the drill. But no, they're all great, and I would try those out over Perdia any day. Well, seeing a sliver of green here. What is your target? Well, if we continue holding the range, maybe we should just be getting out when we see green. But no, we're starting to see some volume. I want to see NQ looks like a good break through 25,600. I want to see ES through 68. I really wanted to see the six. I want to see the highs again, session highs, pretty much. The highs that we were at an hour ago, I would love to see. I mean, that's the top of the range. That's valid, right? It's not a crazy request. NQ's starting to look really strong here. I say that before this thing pulls back 80 points like it has in the past 10 times in a row. Let's just be a little patient here. This looks good. Alpha thing, 10 ticks or 2 minutes to trade. Yeah. I tried not to scalp too much when I was using them, but I think I had one trade that was under 10 seconds, or under 2 minutes, but since it was more than 10 ticks, you're solid. And more than 10 ticks on NQ is only 3 points. You just need 3 points. So if you're not trading for at least 3 points, there's probably an issue there anyways. It's only 1 point if you're trading gold. But I've never had an issue, and you guys know I'm more of a scalper sometimes on certain trades, but I've never had an issue with Alpha denying a payout from me. And it's not because I'm a simfluencer or anything. I don't even think they knew who I was when I requested my payout. I still don't think they know who I am, but solid. Big payout from them. I got like a 37,000. How much was it? $35,000 payout. Alpha denied me. Said, "What were you doing? Were you scalping?" Or hedging. Maybe you're hedging. If they didn't deny me a $35,000 payout, they don't have, I mean, there's just not, I just don't see them denying people payouts. I don't unless there's a rule broken, I don't vouch for prop firms that deny payouts. I just don't. I guess maybe Apex. No, Apex is solid if you follow the rules. If you follow the rules, they all pay out. They all pay out. It wouldn't be a reputable business if they didn't pay. Like, right? That's the trade. That's their business model. They pay. You know, you trade well, they pay you out. Trade well, follow the rules, they pay you out. What do you think about My Fun and Futures? Probably the most solid, one of the most solid top 3. They're amazing. Somehow, I have probably donated so much money to them, and I still have not taken a payout from them. So I suck at trading it, but maybe your luck's better. There's just some prop firms that I absolutely suck at trading. And My Fun and Futures at the moment is one of them. I got the hiccups. Yo, TikTok, man, I appreciate y'all. We're live on YouTube as well. BPCTrades every single morning. Every single morning. Looking for this ES trade to kind of finish up. I'd say we got a couple more minutes. Expected ETA, about 5 minutes to take to the tarmac here. Looking for this to kind of run back through the highs at 68.60s. ETA about 5 minutes. Thanks for trading the E-mini S&P. Could you imagine? Hold on, let me say this real quick. I don't think it'll happen because I think that would just be insane. I think that would actually drive people insane. Imagine if this thing holds range again and we get all the way back down to 68.4. Can you imagine? I think it's probably just a micro pullback and then rip, but could you imagine if it did that again? I mean, it could. Just be insane. You don't really want to see NQ here for reference, like into the 570s. Like if this is going to break the highs of the range, maybe some price acceptance in the 580s. But it's got to kind of make a move here. You don't want to see this just fade the top again. That would be insane. But it could. But I'm saying what I don't want to see is like 570s here on NQ. We should start to see some buyers back in the 90s and push through 600 again. Does Topstep X have a consistency rule? No, they don't. They don't. Alpha, Topstep, My Fund and Futures, Tradeify. You're forgetting Take Profit. Well, Take Profit's not everybody's cup of tea, though. But Take Profit's solid. Take Profit's solid. Take Profit's probably the best to, like, really scale like crazy. Just crazy, crazy. You have 5 live accounts. That's insane, right? 5 live accounts with end-of-day drawdown. Go crazy. Literally go crazy. Use code BPC. That's my mission, dude. I've gotten to the live account a couple times, but I've never really, like, you know, I try to be very aggressive because, well, you can have 5 and you can you run it up to gazillion dollars. You know what I mean? Like somebody just took a $400,000 payout out of their live accounts on Take Profit. So like, yeah, I trade them aggressive, and I've gotten into the live account a couple times, traded it really aggressive, just blew it up. but I'm literally trying. Like, to me, that's like a free live account. Like, if you can run this up to whatever, you can take that money out. So it's like awesome, you know, but comes with the risk of blowing it up. I guess maybe next time I get a pro plus account with Take Profit, I'll be more. Maybe I'll use like 3 of them to do like more. Okay, just micros, base hits, and then 2 of them like when I'm feeling like there's a crazy setup for a potential like crazy move with a lot of size. Like you can make 20,000. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe that could be a good setup. Use 3 of the live accounts for like base hits. But the fact that you can have 5 live accounts is insane. I mean, it's insane. Right? No, I mean, that's insane. And they're end of day drawdown now. It's awesome. I think if I got back in, I'm going to try to get back into the TPT live accounts. Use 3 of them for like just very, like honestly use 3 of them. Kind of like I use this Topstep account. Use 3 of the live TPT accounts to just make like $100 each and just take $300 out of the 3 of them, right? If I can make $100 on each account, on 3 of them, and you can have 5, but on 3 of them, just make $100 and then take that out, right? $100, 3 accounts, take them out, just like as like a daily salary for myself. And then, nice breakout, by the way. And then the other 2 accounts, gamble the shit out of them. You know what I mean? Just gamble the shit out of them. Not financial advice. I do get kickback from prop firms I'm affiliated with. Nice breakout. Let's cover, like, let's kind of like get the heck out of here. Let's get out of here, Scoob. What do y'all think about that, though? Use 3 of them for like consistent income, like whatever you make that day, just put it in your pocket, and then use the other 2 as just like, or just use 1. Use 4 of them as consistent income, and then just use 1 to like really try to run up a crazy balance, and then you can take that all out with a 90-10 split. It's insane. I really now I'm daydreaming about it. I want to get back into TPT live account. I'm salivating at the mouth about it. I want to get back into a TPT live account and do that. That's what I want. That's what I want. You can only take out half? Not on Take Profit. No, you can take out everything. It's just 90-10 split. Only thing that Take Profit doesn't, the live account, they start you out with like, you have to rebuild the buffer, as opposed to like when I moved live with Topstep, they gave me a live balance. When I moved live with Tradeify, they gave me a live balance. Take Profit doesn't do that, which is okay, I guess. It's fine. They're just different. Everything's different. You can still have 5 live accounts though. That's insane. I really want to get TPT 5 live accounts again. That's my #1 mission right now. I'm wanting to do that right now. Did I just take this last con off here? Yeah, TPT is good. I mean, funded, it's intraday drawdown, so you have to get past that. But, I mean, once you get past that, trust me, nobody likes intraday. Nobody likes intraday. It sucks. Why is TPT live account good? I mean, why not? Why wouldn't it be good? Anything you make, you can take out. Why wouldn't it be good? All live accounts with prop firms are a good thing. I mean, they're uncapped daily payouts. Right now, I'm only live with Topstep and Tradeify. I've been live with Take Profit multiple times. Why'd you switch to ES? I mean, I hear people all the time talking about how it's a cleaner market, and I can see the argument. So I'm just trying it out a little bit. So far, so good. I mean, I think we were like 3 green days in a row on stream just trading ES. It's been pretty good for me. Trying to figure out how it moves a little bit better. Yeah, dropped MNQ for MES. Nice. Nothing wrong with kind of... Do I just want to get out of this? Yeah, you get moved to live after 5 payouts at the same XFA on Topstep. Topstep live account only do daily payouts after 30 winning days. Yeah, you need to get 30 winning days. That's something a lot of people talk about. You need to get 30 winning days to access your full balance. And I don't know if it's to access daily payouts. I think you can still take payouts every 5 days, but to get the full balance, you need 30 winning days. That doesn't make them bad. It's just, that's like full transparency. That's how I am. It's not something people mention a lot. I'm being stingy for like an extra 12 bucks right here, but all right, that's my day. I'm up 250 on the day. I'm up 250 on the day. That's where we're gonna call it. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go do some Christmas shopping, chat. I hope everybody had a good day. Once again, to recap, it was a really rangy, choppy market. We kind of got, I forget what we even started doing, but we kind of just got chopped up in this. Long or short, I don't think it would have mattered what direction I traded it. We ended up getting chopped to bits. Took a little breather, and things didn't really get better. We still ended up trading the chop, but we did come out green. So I'm happy about it. Happy about it. All right, y'all. I'm going to go dip off. I feel disgusting. I'm going to go brush my teeth and stuff. And then I'm going to go Christmas shopping. And I will be back live tomorrow morning at about 9:30, about an hour after the bell. All right, y'all. I appreciate it. God bless y'all. Have a good week.